What's up, everybody? This is a part of the video, or this is the video that so many of you like. And because I typically clean a deer the same way, I want to show you different angles. Now, I've never cleaned a deer inside a factory warehouse, but we are in the Can Cooker warehouse, and this is Seth McGinn, the founder of Can Cooker. And check that buck out. That is just, he's kind of cold because it's only 10 degrees outside. But I'm going to show you guys what I do, and basically, y'all are just hanging out with us. Most of the time whenever I do these videos, the camera follows me around and shows you different angles. This video, you're gonna be standing over there and you're gonna watch it so that you see how I move around the animal and what I'm doing. Some of the things you're gonna see, some of the things you're not, because I may block it, but you're hanging out with us. In Nebraska, during rifle season, you have to tag out, you have to go to the check station and tag your deer. They put the little metal band in. I'm going to do a mount. It's going to be pretty epic. We're actually going over the taxidermist when we're done with this. Start right up here near the front foot, ring it out, and we're going to follow that hairline right back to about there.
I'll grab the steel too to where
Yeah,
you
would you?
keep that edge on. It makes it
That'd be great.
Good.
Follow it right back, just like that, and then follow that back.
I'll put them right here. What do you got?
Perfect. Good steel. I've been working with this knife a lot lately, so just keep your edge tight.
That thing's had everything from summer sausage to pheasant to...
Man. And then just start skinning him out here. The fewer holes you put in your hide, the more your taxidermist will like you. It's a lot easier to make a hole than to fix a hole. That tapered round edge of this knife really does a great job skinning. A lot of times whenever I'm doing this, I like it laying down because there's no pressure on the deer and I can just, it's right here in front of me. And he's really cold, so it's gonna need a little help to get going here. That will come right off there. That's gonna peel back.
What do you need me to do?
Go get the forklift.
Yeah?
There you go. So now that leg is caped out, and we're going to do the exact same thing on that side right there. I want to cut this down.
Come forward.
Let me just get this out of the way. All right, you guys.
It's a big body.
He is a big body rascal. And he was just asking me, this is one of his plank cutting boards that you can fold up like that. Well, I obviously did it wrong, but you understand. There, so you can fold it up like that. If any of you guys think that's a cool idea, hit me up in the comments below.
So unfold that. Where would you store a big cutting board?
So, like that is big enough to put quarters on. It's big enough to put a nice big fish on. But at the same time, you could store this underneath the backseat of your truck or underneath the console of the boat. So, I think it's a great idea. There we go. So see what we have. That's part of the chest. Now the taxidermist is going to have all this to use, and it won't be cut up the center a lot.
How'd you like to be doing it outside right now?
No. I would not like to be doing this outside right now.
About 12 degrees.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
When did you arrive in Nebraska?
I arrived on
A week ago? Not even?
on the 5th, I think.
So today is the 10th, 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 10th, 5 days ago. Since then, the guy has a horseshoe in his butt. Goes out to western Nebraska, slams a great mule deer. Mule deer hunting in Nebraska is tough, especially with a bow. This time of year, early season's a lot easier, especially, the beginning of September. And he goes out there, what, a couple days?
Yeah, I killed him on day 3, morning of day 3. No, so I arrived on the 4th, and I killed him on the 7th. But I had never been on the property before. I had never even hunted a mule deer before. It was the first mule deer hunt ever.
What was it, one of the fans hit you up and said, hey, we'd love to have you out?
Wyatt Russman, a great guy who started out as a fan, has turned into a great friend and hunting buddy. Here, you hold that up for a second. Just invited us out and said he had a little piece of property we could hunt, and it turned out absolutely amazing.
So I was down at our place in Kansas. Rob called, hey man, you ain't gonna believe it, I'm tagged out, I got a couple days, you wanna hang out? I said, absolutely.
Why would we not do that?
And he's like, well, I'll come down to Kansas. I said, well, shoot, got some pheasants, come on down. Shot some pheasants for a day because our deer season, the rifle was not open. It opened up this morning at shooting light. So we went down there,
Right.
shot some birds, came back last night, went to the cabin,
Yeah, so
took a nap.
yeah, when we were at his cabin last night, he has some deer mounted there that he killed when he was a kid and whatnot, and I was like, what can we expect? And you gave me an answer I'm never gonna forget and I'm gonna use a lot. You said you're gonna see a lot of great habitat, I guarantee you that. You can't dictate what wild game is going to do. And when you make high expectations, you set yourself up for failure. We saw some great habitat. We saw tons of deer, and I was able to kill this one. I mean,
It's bittersweet. I wanted to hang out in the blind with him for a couple, 3 days, but
it was bitter cold, not bittersweet.
oh man.
When we're done with this, we're gonna head over to the taxidermist, and I was already gonna get my mule deer mounted, but now I'm gonna have something special made. I just talked to my dad just a second ago, and he said our septic tank permits are done. So, yeah, our septic tank permits are done, so we can start our septic tank, and that means the house is gonna get built very soon, and you guys are gonna see every bit of that. I mean, I'm so excited to make those videos.
Ready? Yep.
Here we go, y'all. That's a perfect cape. No nicks, no holes. Ready for the taxi.
What a beautiful deer.
So what do you guys think about the video just hanging out with us? I mean, this is just us being us, you know? And I say another thing. There's a lot of companies that are big corporations and owned by huge conglomerates, and the companies that you see me dealing with are families. Hornady, Hankoker, Everglades, Silver Stag, I mean, Frog Togs, Ingle. So many of the people that I deal with a lot are just families who have businesses that make quality products. And you're seeing Seth like, this is what I love about him. This is him. So I just enjoy taking you guys along on the ride through my life, through the journey that I'm on.
Look at like a fat steer.
It is like a fat steer. And it's going back to Florida and gonna feed my family. So that's all I can tell you. Whenever I saw his antlers from 800 yards away, I literally almost had a panic attack. And that's why you hunt. If you're not happy and excited, don't shoot. If you are, that's why you hunt.
I can vouch for how excited he was. You could see the million things going through his mind of, I'm assuming you replayed, hey, how are we gonna do it correctly?
Yeah.
Don't want to pass this opportunity up.
Right. What I was thinking was, I knew we were seeing a lot of deer. I knew there was a chance a big mature buck was gonna come by us where we were. But I also knew, look, we have the opportunity. There's one tending a doe. He's in the open, and we have a clear route that we can make it to him. And there's something inside me. I love the spotting and stalking. I love going after something. That's part of me. That's part of who I am. And so, to be dead honest, I'm very happy I shot him the way I did. But having a buck like this is what I dreamed of. I remember being a kid watching, Jackie Bushman and all those old hunting shows that were all authentic and awesome, and thinking, man, what would you do? Actually, you know what? Here's a video. Tell me if you guys have ever seen this video. Called Monarchs of Alberta. It was a hunting video made probably 25 or 30 years, no, probably 30 years ago. And I watched that video and said to myself, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but one day I'm doing it. And today I lived a dream, man. I got to kill a big old monster Midwest buck with my rifle. Look at that, y'all.
Are you doing anything with this back height?
No.
Now some people do turn it into gloves, whatever. Deer hides, awesome. Deer hide gloves. So we're gonna bone this out. I got a cooler of ice waiting. We'll set it in there. I don't know, Rob, if you do this. I love putting it on ice. This deer's
Heck yeah.
a little different. There is no stress on this, by no means. The way it was harvested, it was at complete rest, didn't even wiggle. The one thing I found to get that out, and I think it increases the quality, is to put that on ice and drain it.
I do it with every animal I kill. And then what you do is you throw it on ice. As the ice melts, you drain it off. Keep adding ice. Do that for a week or so. Money.
It'll take it from dark red to pink. I mean, you show them when you get to Florida.
100%. 100%.
So any comments I would like to see? I'm gonna follow up and watch this one for sure. I'd like to know where some of y'all are from. Yeah, comment down there. Hey, and if deer hunted this season, what's your favorite animal? Game? It doesn't have to be animal. Fish. Yeah. So do you think, hey, Rob should take them off with a knife? Good watching, or B, Seth should do.
No, definitely watch Seth do it with a sawzall. Perfect. Big old rib. Let me tell you one thing.
I was impressed with how good they are. I don't normally save them, but after that.
There is no ruined meat on this deer, literally. Perfect right there.
Work. I'll do put that on the way. Umbrella, put that on the bottom.
What you think about that, y'all?
Don't back up.
We got a mount, and we got a cooler full of meat. And we got a memory that'll last a lifetime, no questions asked. That's what hunting is. To me, to my family, and I'm sure it is to you as well. If you watch this for entertainment, I hope you were entertained. If you're watching it to learn, I hope you learned something. Maybe just how to position or how to do this. I know it's gonna be a long video that a lot of you may not enjoy, but for those of you who do enjoy it, I appreciate you. I love you, and I can't wait to see you next time. But for today, that's all I got. Take care, God bless, and we are gone.